Minnesota fired Tracy Claeys after a 9-win season. That because of a boycott and a tweet. Andy, how much did the tweet play into the reason that Clay was fired?
I think the tweet, as well as his leadership of the boycott and how that kind of got away from them and the messaging of it, I think that was kind of the main reason. Mark Coyle, the athletic director, said that there was an overall body of work, and he mentioned some things about the performance on the field in a 9-4 season for a program.
I thought that was stupid. I thought that was stupid. Like, what are you doing talking about recruiting and performance on the field? You fired a guy because of this situation. Like, admit that that's why you fired a guy, right?
Well, and that's why Tracy Claeys took to a TV/radio station yesterday and stood up for those things, because he felt like it was fine that they want to go in a new direction and realizes that it was about the boycott and the tweet, and Tracy Claeys wishes that it just would have been left at that. But then he took to a radio station to defend the record, to defend the fact that, they've had poor recruiting classes based on the star rating, but they won 9 games last year, so it doesn't matter what the star rating is. It matters how many games you win. So that upset Claeys, and that's why he reached out and commented yesterday.
All right, who gets the job?
It looks like there's quite a bit of steam on PJ Fleck. It seems like a number of people are saying that things are going in that direction. We'll see if they're able to come to a deal. But he's been the starling on the coaching landscape, and he's looking, and Mark Coyle's looking for a guy that has high character and can be a salesman for a program that needs to have a strong leader. And Fleck seems to fit that bill. We'll see if a deal gets done, but it seems like that's where the steam is at right now.
I got about 30 seconds left. I apologize for keeping it tight here. But Coach Kill came out and said he'd never step and foot back on that campus. He was a really well-respected guy. They've gone through the turnover in the athletic department as well. What's the feeling like on this Minnesota campus about how these things have gone down?
Well, I mean, it's just one story after the next here. It's been one blow after the next, and Jerry Kill saying those strong comments after he was a guy that came in and turned the program around and was beloved, I think, kind of hurts things. And people were saying, well, now that he's the Rutgers coach, what's he going to do before their next game here? And the fact that they don't have a game against Minnesota at TCF Bank Stadium until at least 2020 shows that, given the fact that Jerry Kill hung it up and then came back, I wouldn't be surprised if he's a head coach somewhere else by that point. So, I mean, he was beloved here, but, I think the fact that he said those things resonated with some people that are supporters of the program and kind of rubbed other people the wrong way because they're loyalists to the program. So.